Hi guys, this is Mr. Gupta again, and I'm going to present my video today based on linear equation. So if you have a look question, so why my question is why we call it linear. So any idea guys why we call it linear? So linear equations are those equations which has x only, means there should not be power of x. So when we say there should not be power of x, so can we take as x to the power 0? No. So because x to the power 0 is 1. So when x has power 1, then it is called linear. Yeah. Now, question comes, what happens when x has power 2? Then it is called quadratic. Then it is called quadratic. Yeah, so when x to the power 1, linear. So today we are going to solve linear equation when x has power 1. So first thing what you need to do, if you see our question is 2x plus 5 equal to 10, and we need to calculate the value of x. What will be the value of x so that this equation will satisfy? So this is our problem. So let's solve the equation. If you see here, 2x plus 5. So first thing, you put equal sign underneath equal sign. Yeah, exactly. And whatever is written here without x, yeah, that is plus 5. You put opposite sign because we need to get rid of this, yeah. So you put opposite sign. So let's do minus 5 both side. So why we are doing minus 5 both side? Because there was plus sign. So we put opposite sign, that is minus, and same number. So what happens when plus 5 and minus 5 you click? So this is cancelled out, plus 5 and minus 5, again equal sign underneath equal sign. So this side can take away minus 5, that is 5. Yeah, 10 take away minus 5 is 5. Now what is left on the left hand side? Plus 5 and minus 5 is cancelled out, so we are left with 2x. Now we need to calculate this x. What is the value of x? So we need to get rid of this 2. So how we can get rid of this 2? Yes, that's right. If we can divide by 2 both sides, so let's divide by 2. So it is division sign, and that is divide by 2 both sides. So 5 divide by 2, and again you put equal sign underneath. So 5 divide by 2, if you do it, so 5 divided by 2, that is half of 5. So it is 2.5. And this x and sorry, this 2 and this 2 is cancelled out. So what is left here? We are left with x. Yeah. So we are left with x. So x is 2.5. Yeah. So let's check whether we have done our working right or not. So for check, so our question was 2x plus 5 equal to 10. Yeah. So in place of x, if you put 2.5, that is 2 times 2.5 and plus 5. So if you solve, 2 times 2.5 is 5 and 5 plus 5 is 10. So this is also 10 and this is also 10. So left hand side of equal sign is 10, right hand side of equal sign is 10. So it means our working is right. So we have got x is 2.5. So our answer is x is 2.5. Yeah, and we can say this is our answer. Now if we go on the next question here, so we will follow exactly the same thing, but be careful about the sign. So our first question is 2x plus 10 is equal to 5. So what we need to do here? So first of all, equal sign underneath equal sign. Okay. Now it is plus 10. So opposite of plus 10 is minus 10. So in maths, whatever you do on the left hand side, same thing you need to do on the right hand side. So I have done plus 10 and minus 10. So plus 10 and minus 10 will be cancelled out, equal sign underneath equal sign, exactly. So what is left on the left hand side? If you see here, 2x and 5 take away 10 is So that is -5. Yeah. So again, who is troubling number? Which number is troubling here? Can you guess? Because we need to calculate x and 2 is associated with x. So we need to get rid of this 2. Now, how we can get rid of this 2? So just only one operation. If you divide by 2 here, so this line means divide here and divide. Okay, so this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled out and we are left with x. -5 divided by 2 is -2.5 here. So similarly, we can do the checking part. Let's check. So our question was 2x plus 10 equal to 5, and we are going to check this. So let's put x is -2.5, so that is 2 times -2.5 plus 10. This is equal to 5. Let's see. If you times this, 2 times -5, that is -5 and plus 10. -5 plus 10 is 5. 5 is equal to 5. So our answer is right. So similarly, if we see another example on the right hand side, that is 10 minus 2x is equal to 5. So uh, yes, we can see answer here. Sorry about that. So let me rub this. Uh, yes, that's right. So yeah, so we can show you here. 10 minus 2x is equal to 5. So first thing, equal sign underneath equal sign. Okay, and this is 10. So we need to, now here 2x is coming this side and first number is 10. So we need to see a lone number without x. So if there is no sign, any idea which sign is there? If there is no sign, it means there is a plus sign. So we'll put opposite sign of plus, that is -10 and -10 both side. Yeah. So plus 10 minus 10 both sides. So if you see, plus 10 and -10 is cancelled out. What is left here? Lot of students, they just write down 2x and they completely forget this minus sign. So make sure you will never forget sign with 2x, that is -2x, and 5 take away 10, that is 5 minus 10 is -5. So now you have got the idea. So here we got -2x, right? -2x is equal to -5. We need to get rid of this -2 because our troubling number is -2 here. So we need to get rid of this. So how we can get rid of this? Yes, how we can get rid of this? Yes, we can divide by -2 both sides. Yes, divide by -2. So this -2 and -2 will be cancelled. We are left with x. Now, -5 and -2. So again, you can cancel because top minus sign will be cancelled by bottom minus sign. So it is cancelled out. So we are left with simply 5 divided by 2. And 5 divided by 2 is again 2.5. And we can check this question as well. So let's check. So our question is 10 minus, let me write down little small because we are running out of space here. So 10 minus 2x is equal to 5. So let's put x is 2.5 here. So 10, then this minus sign, sorry, minus 2.5 equal to 5. So you know 2 times 2.5 is 5. So it is 10 minus 5 equal to 5. So we can see here. Okay, so see, we have got our checking done and we are absolutely right. So x is basically here 2.5. So this is your answer. Yeah, and this is checking part which you can do. Uh, Always. It is not mandatory, but you can always check your answer, whatever you have done or not here. Let's move on our next question. And here is 3 minus 4x is equal to 13. So you can pause the video and just try this question. If you have any problem, then we can go over it with the solutions. So pause the video, please. Welcome back. I hope you must have tried the question. Can you check your working against my working? So let's see here. Let's solve this. It is 3 minus 4x here. So first of all, if there is no sign, as I told you, there is a plus sign. So you put opposite sign here, minus 3 and minus 3. And don't forget to put equal sign underneath equal sign. So plus 3 minus 3 is cancelled out. So we are left with minus 4x, and 13 take away 3 is 10. Now, who is troubling here? Who is troubling x? So if you see, with x is minus 4. So minus 4 is troubling number. So let's get rid of this minus 4 and divide by minus 4. So we are left with x. And 10 divided by 4, so you can write down like this, 10 and minus 4. If you can't simplify, at least we can do half of top portion. So half of 10 is 5 and half of minus 4 is minus 2. So here students get confused, where should be the minus sign. It should be with the denominator, it should be with the numerator. So for your kind information, it hardly affects your working, whether you write 5 over minus 2 or minus 5 over 2 or minus in the middle 5 over 2. All three numbers are same. In all the three cases, you are getting minus 2.5. So your first answer for this example 4 is x is minus 2.5. Similarly here, let's go for this question. So minus 7. So first of all, equal sign underneath equal sign. So under we have done that. Now minus 7. So let's put opposite sign, that is plus 7. This is minus 10x and it is plus 7 both side. So minus 7 plus 7 is cancelled out. Yeah. And what is left here? Only minus 10x here, plus 7 we did minus, so we are left with here minus 10x, and minus 8 plus 7 is minus 1. So we did plus 7 both side. If you want to get rid of this uh, 10x, so we can get rid of here. So plus 7 both side, and so minus 7 plus 7 is cancelled. So minus 10x it is coming here, and minus 8 plus 7 is minus 1. Now again, who is troubling number here? Yes, minus 10. So we need to get rid of this minus 10. Okay, so what we need to do? Just divide by minus 10 both sides. So minus 10 and minus 10. So minus 10 will be cancelled out. On the left hand side, we are left with x. And again, this top minus and bottom minus, yes. So here also you can cancel top minus sign, cancelled by bottom minus sign. We are left over with 1 over 10. And this you can write down not 0.1 or 0.1. So that's your answer. And please do not forget to check your working for these questions. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and my next video will be based on linear equation solving with fractions. Thank you. Goodbye.